All right. Hello, everyone. I am going to be calming today on my own. That's all right. We've got Sawayoshi on the left and Polly on the right. Sawa, the higher seed, with a 104.55, and they started off this tournament with a significantly faster PB, but Polly has had some PBs in the meantime. I believe this is up to date. 106.52. That's what's on SRCom. And so this could be a pretty close race. This is only there's less than a 2-minute difference. So we could definitely see an interesting race here. Now, I believe both of the players are going to be doing Dreamwielder route, which might be new for some of you. Sawa is known for using lots and lots of insta-wings. So once we get to that stage of the run, we're going to see some very interesting movement, and movement that we really don't see from other people too often. So that should be nice. And yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. Oh, the winner of this round will be cashing out on the tournament. It's a pretty small tournament with a pretty large prize pool. So there's some money on the line here, and then after this, every subsequent match there will be money on the line. So just to, add a little bit of pressure, a little bit of excitement. I believe this is worth around $100, I think, this match. Okay, so let's get the racers ready to go, and we'll be on our... Okay, just making sure everyone's ready. Alright, we're gonna get this show started. Let's see how well timed they are. Wow, very nice. Very nice start time for both of them. So if you're not new to Hollow Knight speedrunning, this is KP Peepo Arrive. Any Peepo Arrivers? The only thing that can really happen in King's Pass is this this fly here that we pogo off of to skip a little bit of movement. Sometimes it can be in a really bad spot, but for both players, no trouble. No trouble whatsoever. And here we see the famous Elderbug skip. To achieve Elderbug skip, you simply walk past Elderbug without talking to him. Very, very cool. Okay, now we got this Gruzzer fall. It looks like Ollie took a hit there. Oh, and Sawa as well. But still, fairly clean. Heading into this double spike kill. This is like the first real trick in the game. Not too difficult. Let me see, it looks like Sawa's a little bit late to hit that spike, so only hit one of the aspids. Depending on the timing of how you hit the spike, it changes the angle. We see Poly hitting the statue pogo, another pretty easy early game trick. Uh-oh. That's not what you want to see. Sawa has apparently been taking a bunch of hits in this split. A little bit behind here at the start. No big deal. A lot of stuff happening in this run. Plenty of opportunity to make that back. We see Poly going for the fast kill here on False Knight, which involves an intentional damage tank here. You see him walk right into False Knight. We're gonna see the same thing here from Sawa in a second. 9 hits here, and then you walk in, and 4 hits. And that makes it so that your iframes are timed so that you're not gonna get hit by the hammer. I'm probably going to switch over to Poly at VS because it looks like he's going to be ahead by maybe 10 seconds. I'm going to switch the audio over just a second. Looks like it's going to be a 4:09, which is a very decent VS time. Alright, now we got one of the more annoying pieces of RNG in the game coming up. The Balder Spit. It's a 50-50 chance that the Balder spits a projectile, and there's a 50-50 chance that the Balder spits a baby Balder. And you need the baby Balder to get soul for the last fireball to kill it. So we see a first spit, quite lucky. Well, not that lucky, 50% chance. But that's definitely what you want to see. Hopefully Sawa doesn't get like an 8 spit or something to really demoralize them. Okay, third spit, not really what you want to see, but it is fine. Not something you would even reset. Not for a run like this. Maybe if you're going for any percent world record. .555 green path entrance is quite good. I would be very happy with this. Going for a PB. I'm sure Poly is quite satisfied as well with this early game has been going. Did not need that turnaround hit. Lost a little bit of time, especially with the freeze frames from killing that enemy. You do get some freeze frames there from that enemy. And hitting all those fireball skips. Poly's still just having a very smooth early game. 650 into this room. Quite nice. One of the markers of a good early game here is getting into this next room before 7. And we're exactly on 7, so still a very good early game here. Sawa 18 behind. What happened? Sawa took a bunch of hits in the early game. The few minor things, and then they got the statue pogo, but after the statue pogo jumped a little bit short and then got hit by the Vengefly, and they were at 1 health, so they decided to stop and heal. They're both doing Moss Knights. I thought that they would be doing VK. I'm not sure what's going on here with Poly. That was... I don't know what happened there. What was he doing? Right side Moss Knights. Haven't seen that one. 1 HP Hornet. I think he really wanted to get a hit because taking a death here would be quite bad for his prospects. Oh my gosh, that was so close to taking a hit. Oh no! Ah, that's a huge time loss. That's gonna be quite difficult to come back from. Yikes. That's like a 3-4 minutes time loss. Uh-oh. 3 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna switch over to Sawa. I'm sure that doesn't feel very good for Poly right now, but it is still possible to come back here. You can always see a Radiant Death from Sawa. We might need a bit more than that, though. Sawa heading over to Salubra right now. We're going to see the famous true ending clawless shade skip. Something that I believe is unique to this category. There is also great hopper percent, I suppose. Might see some geos stuck in the ceiling here. Nope. At all 50? Ooh. That's unfortunate for that cleanup. Those two were together. They sort of drifted apart. Looks like Sawa is going for the Dreamworlder route. And Polly is approaching Hornet. Wait, Sawa is doing the any percent shade skip pattern here. Going to slide before dying. Not the typical pattern you see for true ending. Uh-oh. What's going on? Sawa. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's something you don't see very often. 0 fireball shade skip. Okay. I think you need to have somewhat lower FPS to do that. Yeah, we see Sawa running at 150. That was very interesting. But I think Sawa forgot to put on Shaman Stone, if I'm not mistaken, so... Let's see if they realize and correct that. They might be listening in. But they do need to equip Shaman Stone, I think. Unless they equipped it when they first sat at the bench. And also not jumping into the pit here. Ooh, going for the Dream Dash. That's gutsy. I like it. I go for that as well. I'm a big fan. Having a little trouble here. I wonder why Sawa doesn't drop into the pit. Maybe because their PC is just a little bit slow on the loads. I'm not sure what effect that has on the timer, but that could be the reason. It's very close whether you dunk or not. Like very close in terms of in-game time. But losing about 20 seconds from those 2 missed Dream Dashes. Giving Polly a small comeback opportunity here. Alright, we'll see at Elder Who if Sawa remembered to put on Shaman Stone. Uh-oh, Polly, that was the wrong pattern. Polly did a pogo there before the fireballs. Can't do that if you're gonna do 2 fireball. Alright, killing the enemies there, so Polly is sort of all in on this attempt. And Sawa doing the Shmuel Ogres there. not the perfect pattern. The left ogre was stuck against the wall there, so Sawa had to do a bunch of damage tanks. Not a big deal because you get a full heal from the notch, but still a little bit of time loss, a couple seconds. And here we'll see at Elder Who. I think, oh, Sawa must have put on Shaman Stone, otherwise those Shumo ogres would have been much slower. So somehow I missed when Sawa put on Shaman Stone. Maybe it was when they first benched. Usually you put it on after you die, a little bit faster. Having a pretty good Elder Who pattern. It was a pretty good pattern, but Sawa did get a fireball, or maybe it was even 2 fireballs eaten by the wall. That was definitely time loss, but still not a bad Who. And going for Wee Pogo. The French are very happy with that. And hitting the Mantis Pogo. Very nice. Getting the damage tank early control. All pretty standard early game stuff. You'll see it in nearly every category. Nearly every 1-2-2-1 category. Alright, we're heading up to 0. There's a specific 0 pattern you want to hit. Sometimes the attack timing has a little bit of variability, so you need to play around that. Looks like Sawa has this... What is this? This is a very interesting strategy. Sawa missed a triple somewhere in there. You want to get 2 triples and a double. We're at 290 Geo for Sawa, which is enough, but probably either do top row or lever lads. So we'll see here. They have the soul to do top row here, and they do it. Perfectly reasonable. Did not need that enemy. Okay. Here we'll see if Sawa goes for Revicless. For someone who goes Sorry, I was not watching Polly's Who, but it was good, it was good. Yes, I totally expected someone who goes for Dream Plats to also do Revicless. Got Revicless and then somehow fell down, had to do it again, and got it immediately. Pretty impressive. So far things looking pretty clean for Polly since that very unfortunate Hornet death. Alright, we're heading up to Gorgeous Husk now. Collect a little bit of Geo. And then we're going to be seeing the Rafters seal with the Rafters skip. Pretty impressive trick if you haven't seen it before. The Gorgeous Husk was in a weird spot. I'm not sure why it didn't get doubled from that initial fireball. That does happen sometimes, though. Good adjustment from Sawa, handling that pattern. And unfortunately, 4 Geo short, so still gonna have to do Lever Lads. This is why usually I prefer to do Lever Lads instead of top row. Lever Lads give a little bit more Geo, and they're about the same speed. Alright, here we go. We'll see Raptor skip. Let's see if Sawa does right side or left side. Wow, very clean left side. That is a difficult trick. Not too many people go for that. Most people do left side. Did I say left side? That was right side. Most people go for left side. Right side is quite a bit more difficult. I think only Skate King and Sawa have gone for that in the tournament. It might be aided a little bit by lower FPS. I think lower FPS gives you slightly bigger knockback. But that is pretty significant time save over left side. About 6 seconds, I think. Ollie going for Revicless here. Not getting it first try. Oh, had it there, but just barely couldn't get up. There we go. Okay, third try. Loses a little bit of time to going around. Not too bad, though. Alright, Sawa heading into Crystal Heart here. Crystal Heart is pretty much the same as any percent. There's just a difference in one room. You have to pick up the shopkeeper's key so that you can buy elegant key. And that makes the cycle in that room a little bit more difficult as well. It can be pretty tight trying to get through the laser enemy at the end of that room when you're picking up the key. Wow, we almost got the full chain. What's important is to get that big one that drops you over the edge. That's a pretty big time save there. Mean Pog Axe. Why do you need the elegant key for true ending? Well, we pick up Shade Soul because we have to fight a lot of endgame bosses with a lot of HP. So that's going to be our main damage source. We see Sawa getting the wall boost strat. That makes this cycle pretty free. Ooh. That messed up wall jump there, you see, just that little messed up wall jump ruined the cycle. So Sawa got hit by that laser enemy. With good wall jump movement, you can just barely avoid that laser enemy. Poly getting left side. And a good pogo there. That pogo is actually pretty difficult. I do not like that pogo too much. But 1 HP here. Okay, thank God. I might even heal still because you can get hit by this enemy in the next room. He heals, yeah. Good call, I think. Well, the Elegant Key is essentially a requirement for this run. I mean, it's not a strict requirement. You can defeat Radiance without getting the Elegant Key, but this is a speed run, so you're trying to do it as quickly as possible. It's not a safety strat. It makes the later fights much faster. You save back the time that you spend getting Shade Soul. You save it back by a lot. Alright, so Sawa's heading over to fight Norman right now. Norman is the Soul Warrior who protects Shade Soul. I don't know who came up with the name, but that's what we call him now, Norman. Probably going for this, I guess not sure what was going on there. There is a very, very tight position where you can C-dash through the transition and over that enemy. It's a very, very small window. It looks like Sawa was perhaps going for it, but recognizing that they were a little bit high. Fairly imperceptible. You really have to know the position quite well. But it looks like Sawa was aware that they were a little bit high. This Norman fight can be quite messy. 4 HP. Does not make it any easier. So far having a really clean fight. Norman not shooting. Okay, there we go. We got one shot. Just one shot. That was a great fight. Plenty of doubles. Very good Norman fight there. Did he get it? I didn't really see wiggles. Usually we see people wiggle vigorously because there's a specific moment when you want to turn around. We didn't really see wiggles there. We just saw Sawa just turn around at some point. And I did not see the save symbol either. I assume they're pretty confident. Good pattern there. Oh, good first pair as well. Look at this safe. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, apparently they were 4 minutes apart at C-. This is definitely Sawa's race to lose at this point. A Hornet death in early game is just brutal. Not having dash makes it take so long to go back to where you were. Really want to avoid that at all costs. But all it will take is a couple major mistakes, a couple of deaths from Sawa, while it can be back in it. Ooh, okay, Poly looks okay on Geo. Gonna have to pick up a little bit more at Watcher Knight's chest. Sawa making their way down to Ancient Basin now. We're gonna see a boss gauntlet. Oh, Sawa getting a little bit of a brain fart there. Maybe 106 brain or 112 brain. Not sure. Okay, but heading down to Ancient Basin. This is a pretty uneventful split, but it's actually quite difficult. There's a lot of tight movement involved in this split. If you want to do it perfectly. I'm not very good at it. Probably having a little bit of trouble here on Watcher Knights, actually. Okay. Don't need to heal there, but probably might be a little bit flustered at this point. Not surprising at all in his position. Ooh, Sawa just barely missing out on hitless Maulerks at the end there. But that's fine, that doesn't really lose much time at all, that particular hit. Broken Vessel is actually a pretty technical fight. Depending on the pattern you get. Okay, with this headbang, it's not particularly technical. You just get hits and then you try to get a double at the end there, as Sawa did. But if you don't get that headbang attack immediately, the fight can get pretty technical because you want to get doubles or even triples, and the timing is quite awkward because Broken Vessel is pretty slow compared to your character. If you're on Lostkin, there are basically 3 patterns that you can get. What you're trying to do is stagger Lostkin into the corner, and then when you unstagger Lostkin, there are 3 different attacks. There's this ground pound, which is the most common, and also the fastest, which is quite nice. Looks like a good fight from Sawa. Pretty much hitting all of the points you want to hit. A couple small mistakes. Alright, normally, now we would see a quit out, and then they would head straight to Failed Champion, but Sawa's doing Dream Wielder route, so we're going to see them head over to Resting Grounds now, get Dream Wielder, then head over to Failed Champ. Make the boss a lot faster and a lot safer. Which is unfortunate news for Poly, because Poly really needs a death to get back into this, and Failed Champ is one of the best opportunities for a player to die.
Tiket dulu, kusiapkan Muna.
Polly in chat, not happy with his run. Not too surprising. Definitely a rough start with that Hornet death. But still opportunity to come back. There's always opportunity. We're only halfway through the run here. Wow, really fast first phase there from Sawa. That's the perfect Dream Wielder start. And that's why you run with Dream Wielder. Pretty much entirely for this fight. So now after Fail Champ, we're going to see just a little bit of back and forth to collect Dream Gate and set it up, and then head over to Hornet 2. Hornet 2, another death opportunity. Not so much with Dream Wielder, but not as big a difference as with Failed Champ. Dream Wielder only saving maybe a couple seconds optimally, probably like 5 seconds on average. That still means there's plenty of opportunity for mistakes, possible death. Probably a bit low on soul. Let's see what he does. Is he going to Dream Nail the left maggot? Oh, he's going to do the fancy Dream Nail. Poly is a master of this fight without Dream Wielder, and here we see this is going to be a great first phase for Poly. Just one missed double, I think? No, maybe two. Still a really good Failed Champ fight. Poly is the master of this fight. And here we see opposite side triples, my personal favorite strat for this fight. Not many people do it. Okay, here we go. Back at Sawa. We're at Hornet. What you're looking for are Shadesel doubles. Those are all singles, so definitely not what you want to see to start. Yes, we're going to be seeing lots of insta-wings from Sawa, especially in White Palace. That's going to be quite fun to watch. Really, nobody else does it. I don't know how they do it. Maybe I'll ask someday. Insta-wings are pretty difficult, but somehow they just do it every time. Alright, Sawa heading down the abyss. don't know if that's a WCS setup or not, just examining the lore percent here. Didn't get it bullied on this climb by the siblings. But making it to the top, no big deal. I was not even paying attention, but probably just beat Hornet at 1 HP. Pretty scary. Oh, we're heading over to Markoth. Not usually a split that causes problems, but every now and then Markoth can move in a bad way. Usually moving up and right, I think, is the worst. Depends on how you start the fight. Some people go right, some people go left. You don't want to see Markoth go in the same direction as you. You want him to move away so that you can get doubles. Yeah. Ooh. Got far enough away to get those doubles. That looked very close. That was quite greedy, but really good play from Sawa there. No hesitation. Confidence really saved them there. And here we see the insta-wings. Oh my gosh. Just all insta-wings up this. Wow. Really impressive. Oh, we're heading over to Stag Nest. Just to flex, I guess. Oh, well, mine is 0.4 after Gorb. Green. On at PB pace. Wow, Sawa does not even cling the wall there for that acid skip. Pretty tight dash. I cling to the wall just for safety. It obviously slows your fall down, making it easier to time, but also making you slower. Ooh, Sawa just barely getting that. Here we're gonna see Sawa going for Umu 1 cycle with Shade Soul. It's a pretty interesting strat if you've never seen it before. Looks like we're gonna get an extra attack here. No, no extra. That was really high. Wow, okay. Looks like Sawa does a slightly different setup here. But the basic idea is the same. You want to push Umu outside of the arena, and then there's no geometry that gets in the way of doubles. And so you just fire off those last 2 Shade Souls, get 2 doubles, and it finishes the fight. Sawa not doing Dreamer Quit out there. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or if that's just how Sawa likes to play it, but normally it's a little bit faster there to quit out during the Dreamer cutscene, and then when you wake up, you can spam Dream Nail, and it actually wakes you up faster. Because you need to Dream Gate anyway. Saves around 0.7. But Sawa taking hit from one of the big jellies, 2 damage on the way to No Eyes. This can be quite dangerous, actually. We have an intentional damage tank coming up in Green Path right after No Eyes. There's no benching. So if Sawa wants to heal, they're gonna have to slow down to do it. Okay, taking no hits on No Eyes. Very good. 3 HP is fairly safe for this Green Path split. Or not Green Path, what am I saying? Queen's Gardens. A bit low on soul here. Not a huge deal because Sawa is on Dream Wielder route, so even going into the arena, not this arena, but the next one, going into the next arena without full soul loses barely anything. So there's the intentional damage tank. For some reason, it warps you to the wrong location. Thanks, Team Cherry Spaghetti. Ah, looked like Polly missed Umba 1 cycle. Definitely unfortunate. Things really not going Polly's way today. Don't like to see it. A clean arena here from Sawa. Now we got frogs. Frogs, the least fun RNG portion of this category. Sawa getting through the first room pretty cleanly, but they do fire off a Shade Soul, which helps clear out a couple of those. And going for heals here, playing it very safe. Clean Marmo quick kill there. Whoa, whoa, what happened there? Okay, Sawa just healing. Probably not a bad decision there. Not having a fireball going to this trade order. Oh! Couple mistakes there. Not having a fireball going into this arena. It's not really what you want to see. Looks like Sawa's just gonna harvest soul and then heal again. Playing very, very safe. I guess Sawa must be aware of how the race is going. Okay, after this we're gonna see our very last Dream Warrior, Galeon. There's some point of contention between how to perform Galeon. Some people go for the Galeon pogos, some do not. The reason that anybody does the Galeon pogos at all is because getting only one double on Galeon does not really save much time. You need to harvest the same amount of soul, or you need to get the same number of nail hits. So you're gonna end the fight basically with 3 extra hits of soul, even if you get a double. So all you're saving is that minuscule amount of time between the nail and the last fireball. However, if you do get more than one double, then you save an entire round of soul collection. The problem with getting doubles on Galleon is I think that it is TFT dependent. So it's pretty rare to get more than one double. You have to get pretty lucky. And that's why the Galleon Pogo strat exists in the first place. The idea is just to give up on going for doubles, and instead try to get your nail hits as efficiently as possible with Shade Souls in between. See more Insta-Wings movement. So satisfying. Looks like Sawa is going to be doing Galleon Pogos. And fairly clean, that Galleon fight. Heading over to Hera, we're looking for 2 hits of soul. Usually we get 1 on this spider right here. Oh, we're just getting 2. That makes things quite easy. It's a little bit faster to get your second hit on the Devout coming up, but it can be a little bit scary. And it's not too easy, actually. You need to go neutral very briefly. Yeah, and here we see Sawa just ignore the Devout. No need for a hit there. Wow, just getting a dream nail there. Okay. I suppose that makes the King's Mold faster at the start of White Palace. Oh no, don't fall. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sawa. That is some crazy movement. That is wild. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to us here? Insane. Now we're coming up on White Palace. We're gonna see a lot of really impressive Insta-Wings movement from Sawa, I think. Not to pressure them or anything. But there's some cycles that are extremely difficult to make without Insta-Wings. Still obviously very difficult to make even with Insta-Wings, because Insta-Wings themselves are quite difficult. But we're gonna see some, I think one cycle in particular that is nearly impossible without Insta-Wings. Entering with full soul is going to make this King's Mold nice and easy. Wow, okay. That dream now probably is worth it. Here we'll see King's Mold skip, a pretty standard trick at this point, but impressive if you've never seen it before. There are actually hidden spike planes behind the clouds that you can pogo off of. God, insta-wings are so satisfying to watch. Okay, Sawa getting the fast cycle in this room. Excellent. Insta-wings at the start of this room, that is scary. I would not have that level of confidence. A lot of people think that what we just saw is the hardest room in White Palace. Very clean. But I think because Sawa is going to be going for a very difficult cycle, not in this room, not in the next room even, but the room after this one. The room after the one we're in now. We'll see if Sawa goes for the difficult cycle here. And they are. And they get it. Squeezing up through that saw is really difficult because the saw is just starting to go up with you. So if you're even a little bit behind, that saw will hit you. Almost impossible to do without insta-wings. It is possible, but it's really, really hard. Definitely the hardest cycle in White Palace if you're going for it. Most people do not. Oof. Mess up that cycle a little bit. See how this recovery goes. Okay, pretty clean recovery. I don't even know exactly how to do the recovery there, because you really don't know what cycle you're even going to be on unless you reset the room. A very good play from Sawa there. Unfortunately, no chalky cycle here. Why is it named after me? I don't know. Apparently the Japanese Discord named it after me. I don't know why. Another difficult cycle to get. Not as difficult as the one that Sawa got, though. Alright, other than that one balcony room, a very, very clean White Palace. This looks to me like a possible 104 pace. Oh, what's this? What's this quit out? Sawa bench? Oh, well, plus 22 to PB. Why the quit out there? Maybe I'm not understanding something here. Like it wasn't intentional. Yeah, oops. We got commentary from Sawa here. Oops. Indeed. Okay, I'm not sure what climb Sawa does here. We're gonna see some insta wings or not. And this looks like the all skills climb. If you've never seen it before, you go to the right there and do some fancy pogos that look like they shouldn't really be possible because of the angle of the spikes, but it is. It's a little bit tight. It's actually not the fastest climb for true ending because the platforms here are actually not the same. Alright, but we're reaching the end here, for Sawa at least. All that's left here are the last two bosses, Hollow Knight and Radiance. And Sawa is the master of Radiance. Really quite unreal watching their fights. So Poly here is finishing up White Palace. Probably best Radiance in the entire community? I would say so. Hyper is also very, very good at Radiance. But if I had to say, you know, who has the best Radiance, I would say Sawa. The Sawa can get 2 hits after this Dream Nail, actually. And there, you may not have seen it, but you heard those 2 hits right at the end there. Actually, a pretty new discovery. And let's just enjoy Sawa's Radiance. There's just nobody better at Thing airborne like that. Really impressive. Ooh, a bit risky here. A bit of risky play. Oh my gosh. Yeah, looks like they're gonna go for some heals here. Definitely a good play there. Quite scary right at the end of the first phase. We're just 1 hit away. Looks like the fight's gonna be over in 1 more fireball? 1 more double, I should have said. Yeah, there we go. Insta Wings Climb. Just flexing on all of us. And GG's. Looks like it's gonna be a win for Sawa. Like a mid 105, a 105.30. $105.32 for Sawa. Yeah, really solid time. Alright, let's switch over and watch Poly finish out this run. 105.32 for Sawa. Oh! Yeah, really solid time. Uh-oh. Poly is replicating my, my audio. Alright. Gonna have to go without audio for Poly. Get the audio back on Sawa. But we're gonna be watching Poly finish out this run. Alright, and here we go. We got Radiance for Poly. Finish this out. Really unfortunate death to Hornet at the beginning. Set the pace for this whole race. I can definitely imagine. Must be pretty demoralizing. But You just try to play well, you finish it out. Hope for some mistakes from your opponent. Unfortunately, for Poly, Sawa played well throughout the rest of the run. It happens. Just the nature of the race. Okay, 3 HP going into platforms phase. Fairly safe. Platforms phase is actually a little bit safer than ground phase. Uh-oh. Careful there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. That was quite scary at the end there. All right. GG's. Let's get them in for a quick interview. All right, we don't have Sawa in the voice channel. You don't want to, you don't have to. Oh, and there they are. Okay. Let's bring them in. All right. Hello, GG's. A nice race for Sawa. Ahead of PB at one point. Sawa, you're muted though. And Polly, an unfortunate death to Hornet at the beginning. Really setting the tone for the rest of the run. I can only imagine. But you finish it out. Well, it happens. Death to Hornet 1. Really, really painful. Possibly the biggest time loss death you can take.
It's on the Moss Charger outside of Hornet, so I just went for it.
Oh, oops. Forgot to put on Discord audio. Okay. They didn't hear you for there. Okay. But yeah, you missed that one hit on the Moss Charger. Want to get a heal.
Yeah.
I thought that what you would do is try to retain soul on the first Hornet stagger to try to heal.
Did I get a Hornet stagger? I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you always stagger Hornet.
I mean, before the death.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Well, bad decisions, I guess.
Yeah, really not the death you want to see. Probably the highest impact, maybe the highest impact death in the run. I'm trying to think of something worse. There might be something worse, but before you get dash, taking a death and having to walk all the way back, really
Yeah, that was awful.
not what you want to see. But anyway, and Sawa, nice run. Always love to see all the
GG.
insta wings.
GG, Sawa.
How do you do the insta wings?
2 thumbs.
2 thumbs. Okay, there you go. So if you want to be
Two thumbs on the spacebar.
insta wings master, you gotta have 2 thumbs. You gotta use them.
Hey, I got 3 and I can't do them.
So, I kind of remember what happened at the end there, but it looks like you were ahead of PB Sawa, and then you started playing it really safe, taking a lot of heals. You decided against going for a PB.
I played it a little safe because I didn't want to die on Trader Lord because I'm very used to the 1.4 fight and then I just took too much damage in Galleon and started playing safe there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all.
I see.
I was 30 seconds behind early on, and then I got that time back and I was ahead at up to Marmu, I think, and then I just lost time from there. But hey, still, plus 37 to PB is good.
Yeah, very good in a race. 105 in a race. Just really solid. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it, and we all thank Polly for participating in the tournament. An unfortunate loss there, and Sawa, good luck in the next round.
Yeah,
Everybody
thank you.
in the
GG.
future rounds is going to be caching, so that's quite nice.
Good luck
And
to the runners.
yeah, all right. Let's get this show on the road.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone, and we'll see you in about a week for the next round.